But we're working on, first, for those who don't know, I'm the founder and CEO of Veritaseum, which is a value trading platform. We create smart contracts that are usable by individuals and corporations to trade value on a peer-to-peer basis. That's a wordy way of saying it. I'm trying to create peer-to-peer capital markets. Think about how you have peer-to-peer file trading, MP3 trading through something like Pirate Bay, which is not legal. We're enabling capital markets, bonds, stocks, currencies, etc., to be traded on a peer-to-peer basis. So Peter can trade directly with Paul, who can trade directly with Paula. We had a prototype client that worked with our servers that allowed this. We put it out in December 2013. It's been trading for over 2 years now as a proof of concept. We're now moving on to develop an HTML client. So now you can actually take your money and keep it on a web page on your client, and it serves as your own personal bank, broker, or exchange. Fully secure and encrypted, strong password. This is a revolutionary model outside of the fact that you could create a smart contract and trade the value of IBM versus like you could create a hover. You can actually take your assets after or before the trade, and you keep it on your personal device, tablet, cell phone, PC, smartwatch, even a USB drive or SD chip.
So I understand that for your product to work, you need a network of people who are on it and already using it. Where are you right now in terms of that?
Well, technically, all you need is two. You need one person to make a purchase, one person to make a sale. The legacy exchange model is predicated upon volume. I call it a hub and spoke or centralized model. You have something like the New York Stock Exchange, and you have specialists who trade on the New York Stock Exchange, and then you have brokers who bring large amounts of liquidity in. Okay, so New York Stock Exchange with specialists, Goldman Sachs, Merrill Lynch, blah, 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 Morgan Stanley, and then all the mom and pops, companies, etc., bring money in. It's based predicated upon liquidity. This allows all the mothers and fathers, the mom and pops, uncles, aunts, kids to trade directly with each other, bypass the New York Stock Exchange, bypass the specialists, bypass Goldman Sachs, deal directly with each other. So if you know somebody who has an opposite view of you or somebody who has a risk that you're willing to take on naturally, you trade directly with them. Now, the more individuals that trade, the deeper the market is, but you also don't need a market because you could trade directly with each other. It's a matter of economics. But the power of it is it gives power to the people. And I hate to sound cliche, but you can now trade on your own, and with the new client, you can now hold the assets on your own. No more hacking. You know, if you've heard about the bank heist, JP Morgan gets hacked, lose 7 million business accounts, etc. They are a centralized hosted wallet. JP Morgan has a big pot of money, a couple of $1 billion, a couple of $100 billion in assets sitting on a server, and bad actors come in, they get passwords, they hack into the server, they steal the money. Now everybody has their own assets on them. So in order to get the money, someone has to break open your password, and they have to know where the money is, and they have to gain access to it. This is actually a totally new security model. So now you have to find the money, and you have to hack the password. Virtually impossible to do on a one-to-one basis, practically impossible to do for 7 million people.